Hey viewers, I'm Viking the Sega Guy and welcome back to Sonic Adventure. In the last episode we started off this journey, beat Chaos Zero and the Egg Hornet, did Emerald Coast and the Windy Valley. But right now we need to return to Station Square because there's a couple of things we need to take care of. As soon as move the box out of the way. There's too much stuff in this room, I swear. Anyway, so the first thing we need to do right now is we need to go and collect something for Sonic. And we're doing that by just going around here. You see what I mean though, just by that, what I mentioned in the last episode. What's up with that girl? She's been standing there all day. What girl? Just staring into the burger shop. Well, you were looking over there. Like, what burger shop? We're supposed to go in there, but I want to look at this burger shop. Burger shop! What about you? Oh no, you're not real. You're just a man. Okay, so where is she? Okay, we got an emblem. Sometimes you can find emblems lying around, which is cool. There's not a girl standing around. What are you talking about? Working here right now, I feel like somebody's staring at me. What could it be? Yeah, there's no one here. What's he talking about? What's up with that girl? She's been standing there all day, just staring into the burger shop. What girl? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Wrong button. Oh, my heart's breaking. I thought it would be just enough to stare at him from a distance, but I can't go on like this. I'd love to get to know the burger shop guy. Oh. I see how it is. I see how it is. Just go in and talk to him. You ain't got enough time to stand around and look at him. If you look at him through the window and he's like, oh, hey, he's probably just going to think you're really hungry. Like you're on a diet or something and you're just craving a double cheeseburger. Anyway, we've decided to get ourselves the Lightspeed shoes.
Release the button and you can do the Lightspeed dash.
When you're ready.
The Lightspeed dash lets you race toward rings at light speed. As long as there's a trail of rings, you can go just about anywhere.
Okay, so the Lightspeed dash. This is a thing that was introduced in a lot of later Sonic games. But to charge it up, we need to hold down X. And charge up. And we'll turn into like a sort of Aqua. As a kid, I always called this Aqua Sonic. Probably because there was an old racing game I played that had a kart called Aqua Sonic that was like this. And you let go of it, and you charge along a line of rings. It's a thing that's kind of common now. There is actually something cool in here, but we'll get, like, that egg right there, but we'll get to that in a bit. In fact, you know what? No, I feel like I can show you the Chao Garden right now. Now, let me just do this. Wait. Hold on. Real? Come on! That can happen? Never mind, I'm showing you the Chao Garden later. That was so dumb. It's like, oh, just put this down here. And it just phases into the shelf. Great, good job. Good job, Sonic. Good job, Sonic Adventure. Anyway, before we head over to the next area, there's something I want to collect, which is another power-up. If you're clever enough, you can get this without... having to charge up the rings. But what you'll need to do is get the Lightspeed dash first. Damn it! Camera. The annoying thing is, when those particles come over and charge up your Lightspeed dash, they do actually hit switches, so can be a pain. But anyway, here's the item. Crystal Ring.
This is the Crystal Ring. This reduces the time needed to store power for the Lightspeed dash.
If you go in for fast times, I mean, if you want to go real fast, I mean, hey, it's Sonic, you gotta go fast. This is beautiful. Speeds up the time for Lightspeed dash. You can have a much better time than you would be having before. Anyway, we need to head out this way. Because we need to go to the casino. But to get in there, we need to hit that big switch at the top. And hitting that big switch involves this. Rings. Boom. Done. What's this woman got to say? You got a nice summery hat. Come on. I want to speak to you. Wow. Neon lights, great music. So this is the casino everyone's been talking about. Wonder what that switch is over the sign. I always get the urge to press things like that. Well, if you got the Lightspeed dashes first, darling, if you went crawling around in a sewer, then, you know, yeah, you'd be able to get them yourself. Anyway, Casinopolis. Now, Casinopolis is a really interesting level. It's a level that's operating a lot different to most Sonic levels. Come on, camera. No. Bear with me. Don't know what that shadow was. Oh, it's Tails. Okay. The Chaos Emerald is right there. But we need 400 rings to pile up into that room before we can go in. Now, 400 rings is a lot of rings. Luckily, there are slot machines that we can use. There is the card and pinball here, and the slot and pinball here. I always call them these slot machines when they're actually the pinball machines. But this one is a slot machine. Sorry, getting a bit windy from when I was eating earlier. In between episodes, I decided, you know what, let's take a break and have something to eat. And a pot noodle, not the smartest move. Anyway, so for this, what we want to be doing is collecting rings through the pinball machine. Now, there are many different ways to collect rings. You can go off the parts of the side. You can hit, like, different bumpers. You can go up and use the slot. And that's all well and good. But that's not what I'm going to be going for. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I letting it drop? Just put the controller down. Because if you get less than 100 rings, you get thrown into the sewer. Now, the reason I like going into the sewer so much is because you can get 400 rings just down here. You don't have to use this, and it's the quick way to do it. For one of the emblem challenges later on in the game actually tells you to collect 400 rings. And the best way to do it's 400. No, it's not 400. Oh, jeez, it's not collect 400 rings. Sorry, it's finish the level in 5 minutes, which is collect 400 rings in 5 minutes. I can't even think straight today. But anyway, you want to be collecting these. The fastest way to do it is through here. I mean, we got 200 already. Also, if you want to grind up lives for whatever reason, maybe you're a completionist and you want 99 lives. Man, I missed a bunch of them there. Then this is the perfect way to do it. Now, we've already got 300. The question is, can we get more? Yeah, I think we got this. And the funny thing is, you don't want to hit anything in this whole section, because if you do, you're losing every ring you have, unless you have a shield. Which, I believe the only shield accessible in this whole stage is right at the end of this. There we go, 400 rings, see? And it asks you to do it in 5 minutes normally. We've done it in under 4. So yeah, for those of you who wanting to beat the third emblem challenge, that's how you do it. For the people who aren't, which I imagine is everyone else, but like pretty much everyone, then there you go, job done. And you get invincibility for some reason, don't ask. Also, if you stand under the shower, Sonic decides to shower himself, despite having a shield. The annoying thing is as well, when you jump out of that section we were just in, under the ladder, there's actually water coming down, and Sonic will stop and take a shower sometimes in the sewer water. Anyway, so what we want to do here, I believe we have... Also, if you want free coins, if you're like a few short, hit those. That's pretty much what they're for. Anyway, we go ahead in camera, thank you. What we want to do now is drop them all off here. We keep our shield, which is real nice. We could end the stage right here. Let me just prove it. Jump up. Yeah, we can get up here right now. But I don't want to do that. There's one more thing I want to show you. The other pinball machine, which is the poker pinball. And the reason I love this so much is because of a little thing. A little thing called Nights. Now, I doubt many people have played the game. Nights in the Dreams for the Sega Saturn. It's weird. It kind of defies genre. It's really hard to tie a genre to it. But it's one of the big hit sellers for the Sega Saturn. If you've got a Sega Saturn, or not even if you've got a Sega Saturn, you can buy this game for the Xbox 360, PS3 and Steam. I'd recommend you go pick it up. But it's one of my favourite games of all time. Absolutely fantastic. One day I'll get round to playing through it, and I'll show you exactly why. But anyway, onto the level itself. Now the level itself, you'll see there are cards. Oh, actually there's 3 of the same cards. Can we bring it around? Yes, we can bring it around. Now we're essentially playing poker with these cups, damn it. And we lost the cards, that sucks. We're essentially playing poker with these cards. We want to make any match, and depending on the match itself, we will get coins, depending on it. And once again, these are great ways to grind up. Grind up coins. It's quite cool because all of the characters on the cards are all based on Nights into Dreams characters. Now, what we want to do is make any match, even if it's just a 1 pair. That's enough for the second part of the level I need to show you. Well, I don't need to show you, I'd like to show you because this is Nights. You spend so much time trying to get these matches that it's probably best if you want to go to the sewer, just go straight to the Sonic stage. I'm pretty sure though the houses don't count, because I always thought that whether it's a good character or a bad character, which you can tell based on either a green border or a red border on the card, would be like a house. Or actually, if we get the Elliot card, yes, good. That would count as like a, I don't know, is it a straight or a flush? I don't know poker. But anyway, the bit at the back just opened, so we want to launch ourselves over to that. We're in! Yes! So, when you get to this part of the level, you get to... It's pretty much a tiny version of the pinball, but this happens. There's like all bunched together and it's a great way to earn points. Now what we want to try and do is launch ourselves up into the centre. You don't get any... Oh, 3 of a kind! That wasn't a 3... Oh no, it was a 3 of a kind, sorry, I thought there was 4 gill wings there. What we want to do is launch... There we go! Launch ourselves up into the idiot capsule. That won't mean anything to you if you haven't played Nights. But we'll get this nice little section here where we're flying around twin seats with Nights. Well, Nights is dancing and we're flying around twin seats. And for the record, Twin Seas is the final level of Nights into Dreams. Very, very nice. Very cool level. But anyway, now we've got that, I'll let myself drop. And we'll be flying through the first level of Nights into Dreams. So we'll go fly around here, we see Nights under the gazebo. And you'll notice a little jingle went off and we put one of the idiots in the gazebo. Once again, this will mean nothing if you've never played Nights. But what we just did going into that capsule back on the second pinball board, if we can do that 4 times, then you can fill up the gazebo. Nothing actually happens, but back on this guide I had for Sonic Adventure, I think it came in like a magazine, it said like, if you can do this, you are a self-proclaimed pinball master. And I wanted to do it. Anyway. Also, this level's a great way to, if you want to grind up rings for the Chao Garden. Yes. And considering the amount of time we've got left, I said I was going to show off the Chao Garden. And I'm going to do that now. I feel like that's the best course of action. But I think there's a cutscene. Yep, cutscene. With the paper cutout casino on a casino. Ah, the Dreamcast. I love it. Love the console.
Yeah. Hey. Oh no, the Chaos Emerald.
Oh no, you don't.
Oh jeez. Hey man.
See, it's never really confirmed whether Eggman wants to just stop Sonic or kill Sonic.
Oh,
Because...
man.
even in Sonic 06, I know it's not exactly the best example, but Eggman, you see Eggman shows some sympathy for Sonic being dead.
That guy must be desperate.
That means his
I don't get
team's
it. Like,
our
I've
one.
never
That's
understood.
not good.
Some villains are like, I want to kill this guy. Some of them are just like, I don't really care, just stopping them. Also, because he creamed the rabbit flying around. Let me get the camera. Oh, there she is. Ah, no, she's out of here. See you later, Cream. That's her cameo in Sonic Adventure. Have a nice day. Anyway, I was going to show off the Chao Garden, so let's go ahead and do that now. Let me see if I can get that egg again. Because that is something I was a bit miffed about, not being able to get that egg. Was that girl asked the guy? Oh, no, hello. She's moved. She's moved. So how's it going? Yes! She's one step closer. Finally, I'm inside the shop. Now what do I do? It's not just the look, feel a chill running down my spine. I love it. Like the only interesting NPCs in Sonic Adventure. Maybe there's more. It's not really a game you talk to NPCs on. Anyway, so there was an egg in that shop. What we want to do is take this stone over here, put it down there. There we go. Now, move this, but if you try moving this, the door locks. Luckily, we can just pick this back up. This guy doesn't notice a thing. Times goes and everything changes. Running the antique shop is my way of fighting back, I guess. Yeah, well, I'm taking one of your good antiques. See you later! And now we take this over to the Chao Garden. Now, admittedly, the Chao Garden saw more development in Sonic Adventure 2. But, honestly, I really like the Chao Garden. It's a really cool distraction from what's going on in the game. And it's something you can just sink hours into. It's great. It is a lot of fun. So, when it loads, the Chao Garden, here we are. And actually, the cool thing is, it's actually got my chows from previous saves. So you'll see a lot of chows wandering around here. And even eggs that have hatched. What's this one here? That's just the random black chow. I have named some of these. You, gold one. Nope, you're not named. There's a red egg. I want to see where like my name's... Oh, this one. Stilton! Yeah, Stilton! What is my boy? Stilton, the white chow. Oh my god. I think I was feeding him angel fruit? I haven't played this game in a while, so actually... So what you can do with chows is... Let me just feed you. Is you can buy them some cool stuff in the chow shop. You can train them up. When you finish levels, the amount of animals you've collected, you can give those to your... Come on, eat your greens or your oranges. You can go ahead and train them with these animals, and the different stats will change. And different fruits will do this job as well. Like giving them standard fruit will... Good boy. Good girl. I don't know, you can decide. It's still a boy or a girl. Different animals will change the stats. Some will make stats rise, some will make stats drop. But in Sonic Adventure DX, the black market was introduced. Mainly because, back on Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast, you would use the VMU. You would take the visual memory unit out, which honestly is one of the best things on a console. I stand by the visual memory unit is one of my favourite things. And you take it out and you would like play this little handheld chow game. It was amazing. I miss it. It's one thing that I miss playing Sonic Adventure on the Xbox. But anyway, there's like nothing on sale. Okay. So we can buy round fruit, triangle fruit, and a nutritious mushroom. You know what? We don't have any... Let's buy a nutritious mushroom and feed it to Stilton. Come again. Come again. Alright, so let's go ahead and feed Stilton. Yeah, we got a mushroom. There you are, Stilton. What's this one? Nope, you're unnamed as well. Come on. Well, Stilton likes it. And that's once again going to make Stilton's stamina go up. That only made Stilton's level go up by 1, which was kind of a shame. The funny thing is, you see that little bar, the little yellow bar next to the stamina? Not the one at the bottom, the one at the top. That is the progress bar for how much I can max. That's pretty. I want to try and max it out to its full. And you can see how long that would take. But there's one thing I'm going to do before we end the episode. Is we're going to take Stilton on a Chao race. Chao race entry. We want to go ahead and do a beginner race. And we have a bunch of these Chaos that I've hatched. The hidden Chao eggs are the gold one, the silver one, and the black one. And I'll show you where and how to get those later on. But right now, we are going to use Stilton. And we will race on the Pearl course. I've barely done Chao stuff. Maybe once this is all over, I'll do a Chao Garden series. And then I could do the same for Sonic Adventure 2. Anyway, so what's going to happen here is Stilton is asleep. Well, a lot of the Chaos are asleep, to be fair. They're all children. And now we just need to cheer on Stilton. Sometimes you can hit buttons and they'll speed up. It's really confusing. I don't know how exactly it works. Come on, Stilton. You're 7th place. To be fair, Stilton's not really got any stats. Oh, that one's fell asleep. Look at the grin on its face. He's like, yes. Ah, comfortable ground. Oh, that's not the one I want to speed up. What are you talking about? Right, where's one? There's one. Come on, Stilton. Come on, Stilton. Stilton is not fast.
Come on!
No, I don't want to speed you up. That's the thing. Sometimes it changes and speeds up other ones. Okay, so Stilton was 4th. You know what? Stilton looks happy to have taken part, and that's what matters. So, essentially all we had was stamina. There wasn't really much else we had for Stilton. But it's all good. Anyway, this has been a fairly long episode, actually. I've been trying to keep it quite low, but no, it's gone pretty crazy. Anyway, so that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching. Next episode, we are going to be heading back to the Mystic Ruins and tackling a new stage. So, actually, we got an animal here. Let's show off what happens here. Where's Stilton? Stilton! Oh, crap. Is Stilton... Oh, no, Stilton's on land. Now, if I give the bird, you'll see... Stilton's fly has gone up, and swim, and power, actually, so birds are really good. And as you further give them animals, like, they'll grow, like, animal parts, like wings, or a beak, or like a horn. Anyway, thanks for watching, I've wasted a fair bit of your time, and I'll see you next episode. Till then.